Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to DRC, round number 2 of Season 4. We are live in China for this Grand Prix. We are live on the streets. Don't know what the weather's like. We are here, and we are racing. Almost a full grid for this race as well. Of course, there will be some early DNFs, because there always is. Especially into the turn 1, 2, and 3 complex. Just getting ready for qualifying here in the Shanghai International Circuit. And it should be a good one here for the second round of Season 4. Couple of reserve drivers racing for today. Those include many things YT. We have Irish Hockey 02, who's going to be called Brendan for the purpose of this race. And we have ASDF Kimmy, who's just going to be called ASDF for this race, replacing the Red Bull. First car out on track are the two Ferraris. Who is leading? It's going to be Van Raj, who is the first car out on track for the Shanghai Grand Prix, Shanghai qualifying, should I say. She is followed by her teammate Tentun Stelling. Killer is also out on track alongside Lorenzo Racer and Matthias Gamer, also out on track. Of course, it is strict corner cutting rules, so there is going to be some penalties given out. Of course, we do remember last week where it was this man right up here. Penalty man. And it is strict rules apply for this one, and strict corner cutting. Tentun Stelling. Oh, a yellow flag in sector 3. Somebody gone off? No, of course nobody has. Barrage starts the lap around the Shanghai International Circuit. Another yellow flag, more backing up being done. Good few cars out on track now. We have Killers starting his lap. We have Not Micro GR trying to start his lap. Not happening for him. Matthias Gamer on a lap. Marco on his out lap. Ryan looking, or is that Rafa coming out of the pits? It is Rafa coming out of the pits. Jade Sheets coming around to start his lap. We'll go back on board with Tentun Stelling for this one. It's not strict rules, I've just been told. Oh, that's good for false information. What am I saying? It's Van Raj who is going to be completing the first lap of the qualifying session. I don't know why I went to Tentun Stelling. Here comes Van Raj. What time will it be? It is a 1:33. What kind of teammate Tentu Stelling goes quicker with a 132. 133.2. Matthias Gamer second in the Williams. What can Lorenzo do? It's only fourth. I'm not sure who is next up, but I think Killers comes through the final turn. It is going to be Killers. What can Killers do? P5. Last position out of anybody who has set their lap so far. Dark FIFA goes quickest. Our round 1 winner. He goes quickest on a 132.7. Jay Sheets goes P7. Somebody's just improved. I can't tell who it is. It was Marcus in the McLaren. He goes P5 and he's run very wide as well through the first turn. And that yellow flag, of course, is for Marcus himself. Yeah, we have some more times come in. That Micro GR has definitely made a mistake. He's on a 142.1. Irish Hockey comes across with a 133.8. It's Joe spins it on the outlap. How did he manage that? He is, of course, a big hazard in that Sector 1. He has not set a lap yet, neither has Mimla 1. Who I only think is going to get 1 lap at the end of the session. Rafa is coming around, completing his lap. Another Sector 1 yellow flag. What's happened here? Absolutely nothing by the sounds of it. Oh! ASDF has run wide. That's what happened. And he has beached it, which looks like the exit of turn 3, I believe. Yep, the turn 3 and 4, he has beached it. Rafa coming around to complete his lap. 1 more turn to go through. Gets it tidy through there. ASD Kimmy has left the session. Rafa goes quickest. 132.144. Good lap from Rafa. Jay Sheets comes into the pits, Irish Hockey, trying to improve his lap. Doesn't do it. Mimla 1 on his out lap. It's Joe. We've seen him spinning. So, think this lap is going to be any good? No, it's not. 149. The 2 Alpha males yet to set a lap. Ryan yet to set a lap. And ASDF Kimmy, we've seen him beach it at turn 3 and 4. And he will not get another lap in as he has left the session. 2 Ferraris going back out. Van Raj and Tentu Stelling. Van Raj well out on track. Tentu Stelling only going out on track. Funny things, YT has gone on a 133.6. We didn't see him do his lap. I apologise for that. Killers P10, not great from him. Irish Hockey, a reserve, just replacing SHR. One of the SHR CL13 he's replacing for this race. And he's run very wide. Mimla 1 starts his lap, number 24. The Alfa Romeo. And here he comes round whereas I'm famously known for Ricardo's dive bomb. Involved with Bottas, I believe it was. Comes around into the Sector 2. Let's run on board for the remainder of this lap. Was a little bit wide on the exit of that turn, and he's going to follow it through. He's run very wide there and gets it on the gravel and doesn't get it right. He has spun on the exit of turn 13. He has not got that right at all. Yellow flags in sector 3. Marco locks the brakes. The other Alfa Romeo. One Alpha's going to harm the other unless maybe one can pick up the pace and get rid of that yellow flag. Even though going very slowly. Oh, I think he's gonna try to get him. And he's put himself in a very awkward position from Marco. Marco's locked the brakes. Neither of the two Alfa Romeo drivers gonna get a decent lap in here. Marco's locked the brakes again. Where can Marco go? Only P10. Yellow flag in sector 2. Has something gone wrong with somebody up around there? Ryan is out on track. Formula 1 set a 2-minute lap. And it's Joe has run wide. And if I'm being fairly honest, it doesn't surprise me at this point. That was the Williams of Matthias Gamer flying past it. What is It's Joe doing? It's not like he's in it, although he is in a Renault. And it is a bit ironic that he's going slowly, but he doesn't have an engine failure. Irish Hockey trying to get it right through the second sector, just can't. Jay Sheets gonna start a lap, also an SHR esports driver. We have a lot of SHR esports drivers in this series. He starts his lap. Tentoon Stelling, I believe, improved. Well, I couldn't be entirely sure. Matthias Gamer improves. And that's the fastest lap in the Williams. 131.6 is the lap to beat. That's a great lap from Matthias Gamer. Really good time from the Williams. Many things YT and the Toro Rosso coming down the back straight. He's on a lap, I believe. Comes around the final corner. What can he do? He can only stay P7. Marcos in the pit lane, and Raj out on track. Well, now in the pit lane. Doesn't want to get a grid drop. That's it, take it nice and cautious in the pits. Tentoon Stelling in the pits, start FIFA in the pits, Raf in the pits. Matthias Gamer on his in lap. ASDF Kimmy, of course, not going to complete another lap in this session. Ryan, he's coming across to complete his first lap. Where can he go? He goes P8. Somebody's bumped up. It's Jay Sheets. Has gone up to P4. Good lap from Jay Sheets. Not Micro G Horror made a mistake on one of his laps. He's improved it, however. Memel has run wide again. Marco's in the pits. And Memel is coming in the pits. He did set a better lap and he has beaten Killer's Irish Hockey. It's Joe and ASDF Kimmy. It's Joe coming out on track now to spin again. Not Michael Gior on his out lap. He's going to start his lap. A yellow flag in sector 1 and 3. My better poll is for Rafa. Good guess from Formula News page. He seem to be enjoying the stream here. Of course, editor of the Delta Racing community, alongside your one and only Ivan Raj, who is on a lap. Jay Sheets on his in lap, I believe. Not too sure about that one. Ryan also on an in lap, not Micro. I've no idea whether he's on his in lap or not. Formula 1, my lap was terrible. Yes, it was. It really, really was. We're in 13th. Marco coming down the back straight. He's going to start it. Please tell me an Alfa Romeo isn't maxing out. Many things. I'm going to try go out for one more lap. Formula 1, my tyres hotter than the sun. We're spinning more than Sebastian Vettel as well. And here's that man's teammate locking the brakes again as he comes around to start his lap. Final lap's going to be starting soon. Maybe no one's agreed with me and said he is. Okay. Hey. It sounds like the Lego City Hey. Which is an ongoing meme at the minute. Dart FIFA, our last week pole sitter and winner, coming out on track. Alongside the Toro Rosso of many things. If he's in the Toro Rosso, I think he is. A lot of people backing up their laps here. It's Joe starting a lap. Will he complete it? That's the question. Killer's on an out lap, Meeble on an out lap, Marco on his main lap. And again locks the brakes. I feel I'm going to be saying that a lot over this lap. Got Michael G.R. leaving it late. ASD Kimmy has joined just in time for a lap. Fireshot Ryan has pulled over to the side of the track outside. Oh, there was a speeding Ferrari coming around. Marcus on his out lap. We'll head back to Marco. He was coming around to complete a lap. Where can this put the Alfa Romeo? It puts him P3. 132.5. Excellent lap from the Alfa Romeo. He does have time for one more, of course. Two more if he pushes it, but he's not going to do that. Dart FIFA on his out lap. Somebody's improved. It's Van Raj, P3. Good lap by Van Raj. Who else is on the lap? Matthias Gamer is, I believe. Really good from the Williams after a poor weekend last. Somebody has gone wide in sector 2. It's not, it's Joe. He's in sector 3. Is it Mimina? Probably was. Oh, and Jay Sheets getting caught up with. It's Joe. Jay Sheets only on his out lap. It's Joe on his main lap. Bit cheeky from Jay Sheets. It's Joe's come into the pits. What was the point in that? There's about 50 seconds left. Matthias Gamer's come into the pits. He wasn't improving. Surely it's Joe was improving. ASFD Kimmy didn't get out. Tendun Stilling has gone second, but I think I've seen someone run wide. I'm not sure about not Michael G.R. He's going to have enough time to get across. Starter's lap. Ryan starts his lap. A lot of late runners on this one. Marcus has gone up to P6. Good lap from the McLaren. Marco finished his lap. As Mimel started his lap, he's 11 seconds to get across the line. He has started his lap. And it's no improvement. Not Michael GR has run wide. That's the end of his qualifying. Many Things has gone quicker. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. P10 for Many Things. Killers, P11. Dart FIFA's gone second, which means he won't be on pole for 3 races running, including the pre-season. Tendun Stelling's still on a lap. He's backed off. That's the end of his lap. Marcus still on a lap. Jay Sheets is going to be our next driver to come around. Here he comes. Can't improve. Who's next? Will it be Marcus? Ryan? It's got to be Ryan. Mimla finished his lap. kind of see why I'm mistaken for now. What? It's going to be Ryan next. Can he improve? And then I believe it's going to be not Michael GR. What can Ryan do? Marcus hasn't improved. Ryan hasn't improved. Formula 1. Oh wow, Marcus crashed. And this is what happened there. Matthias Gamer is your pole sitter for today's race. A Williams on pole. Nowhere else apart from here. So your pole sitter for today's Grand Prix is Matthias Gamer, Dartby Van Tenterhoen Stelling, rounding out the top three. Rafa P4, Van Raj P5, Marco P6, the Spaniard of Marcus P7, Marco and Marcus, if they have a battle, that's going to get really confusing. Ryan P8, Lorenzo P9, Jay Sheets P10, and the whole standings has flipped off. It's Killers P12, not Michael GR P13, Mila 1 P14, and that's all I can see. And a lot of medium runners, including Marco, Marcus, Ryan, Lorenzo, and a few others. A few honourable mentions. It's Joe starting last for a second week running. He got a good start, however, last week. And remember, you get to vote for your driver of the day. Just leave a comment down below. As we're about to start our formation lap, it's Matthias Gamer on pole position in the Williams driver. In the Williams driver is a Williams driver in the Williams car. He did not finish last week's race, however. Dart FIFA P2, last week's winner, pre-season winner, and last week's pole sitter, followed by Tenterhoen Stelling, last week's P3 driver. Or was it? I cannot remember. Rafa in P4. He had a good race last week. Van Raj P5 in the Ferrari. Marco P6 also had a strong race last week with some good battles with Rafa, and he's dropping positions in the formation lap. Whether that's a bad sign, I don't know. Marcus last week P2 with a 10-lap fight between himself and Dart FIFA, only resulting in him getting 2 penalties and Dart FIFA getting 25 championship points. Ryan had a bad race last weekend after swiping at Marco in rage. After Marco kind of swiped at him, but we'll leave that to be. Lorenzo, DRC's brand new penalty man, who came P6 I believe last week. Oh, ASDF Kimmy has left the session. Oh, that's not good. Jay Sheets P10 didn't race last week, but is infamously known for his acts of sportsmanship. Many things YT are reserved, replacing somebody this weekend. Killers P12 in the Red Bull. Also DNF last weekend, not Michael GR didn't race last weekend. Mimolo 1 had a bad race last weekend. Irish Hockey are reserved for this. It's Joe. Didn't have a good week race, and ASDF Kimmy has left the session. Hopefully he can get back in time for the race. 28 laps then of the Shanghai International Circuit. Matthias Gamer is on pole, followed by Dart FIFA on your front two. Many things wishing good luck to everyone, and good luck to everyone indeed. Here we go. Where are the red lights? 1 red light, 2 red lights, 3, 4, 5 red lights. We go racing in China. It's a good start from Matthias Gamer. Darth FIFA will be on the inside. It's a great start from Tentun Stelling in the Ferrari. Hopefully no collisions. Darth FIFA's already been pipped by Tentun Stelling. Marco gets an excellent start down the inside of many drivers. And that's not many things. Irish Hockey gets a good start moving up some places. Mimula 1, ASD, Kimmy, the DNF driver, gets up. Darth FIFA has got back P2. Tentun Stelling have a battle with Marco. Ryan's got a good start. He's up to P6. Some yellow flags. It's Marcus and it's Joe have had a collision. Down into turn 5. We go back up the top to Matthias, who leads. Darth FIFA second. Tentun Stelling P3. Battling with Marco. Rafa P4. Ryan P. Oh, very twitchy from Van Raj in P7. Not Micro up to P8. Oh, yellow flag! And one of the Ferraris is around. It's the Ferrari of Tentun Stelling. Jay Sheets has dropped a lot of positions as well. Darth FIFA a bit behind Marco. It's Rafa's gonna try down the inside. Yellow flag in sector 3. That is Tentun Stelling gone around again. Down the inside goes Rafa on Marco. Can he get it done? No, he cannot. Jake Sheets gets past his teammate Manny Things. They both run wide there. And Ryan's going to be looking for a move. Not Micro GR looking for a move on Van Raj. He's gaining, he's just not close enough. Marcus already making up some ground after I'm not sure what happened to him. Lorenzo also having a bad start. He's behind Mimula 1 now. Mimula 1 gonna have try down the inside of many things. Oh, another yellow flag. Has something happened? Oh, it's very slow from Jay Sheets. Ryan's out of the session. There's been a collision. No idea what happened there, but Ryan is out. Oh, not Micro GR is a spinning. Oh, and he's been hit from Irish Hockey. The two Toro Rossos have spun. Bedlam in the second sector. Mimula's on the grass. Jay Sheets is. Not Micro GR was hit by Irish Hockey. The two Toro Rossos have got around. It's Joe has crashed. No surprise there. And now Marcus is up to 8, looking on the back of Lorenzo Racer. Another yellow flag. Oh, and it's Joe, right? Darth FIFA closer than ever on Matthias Gamer. Massive crash in the middle of the field between not Micro GR, Irish Hockey, and the two Toro Rossos. Mimula 1 also involved. Not Micro GR always getting it wrong through the second sector. We've seen Verstappen and Hamilton having incidents there as well. We move back to the battle up the front. It's Darth FIFA on the back. Marcus has got past Lorenzo, but we ignore that for a second. Tentun Stelling's got past Mimula. Darth FIFA stays behind, looks to the inside, but thinks better of it. It's Joe getting a lot of pitters. Mimula, Irish Hockey, not Micro. It's Joe and Jay Sheets. All have damage and all pitting. Irish Hockey getting past Mimula 1 in the pits. Darth FIFA dropping a bit. Killer's getting past Lorenzo. Marcus on the back of Many Things YT. Can he have a look? Jay Sheets gets past. It's Joe again. Oh, Marco's got past Rafa. But Rafa is going to get the slipstream. Marco getting DRS because he was behind Rafa. Is Rafa going to make a lunge? No, Rafa thinks better of it. Darth FIFA's got past around the outside of Matthias. Darth FIFA now leads. Marco's getting past Many Things. Bit of a scrap there. Can Matthias regain the position? Darth FIFA weaving to get Matthias out of the slipstream in the Williams. Here he goes. He's gaining and he's gaining. Dark Beaver runs a tad bit wide. Can Matthias look down his inside? No, he can't. Lorenzo's received a 5-second time penalty. Here we go again. Marcos and Many Things having a bit of a scrap in the middle. Let's go check that out. Rafa on the back of Marco again. Make sure to come back to that. That 10-2 Stelling getting past Lorenzo. No, Lorenzo's in the pits. Oh, it's Joe's run wide again. Terrific. Killer's getting past Marcus. Has Marcus been involved in a collision with Many Things? Oh, down the inside by Marcus. What a move on the Toro Rosso of Many Things YT. Excellent move. Matthias has spun. Matthias has spun from P2. Coming around that hairpin. That's got so many drivers out today. He's dropped to P5 by the looks of things. Not good from Matthias after starting on pole position. He's had an awful time. So there are the positions gained so far. It is ASDF Kinney, who's not even racing, who has gained the most positions. Van Raj coming into the pits. Keeps the speed down. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yep, it's Joe again. Marco coming around to lap, it's Joe. We're on lap 5, remember. And Raj coming out of the pits. Dark FIFA leads from Marco to Rafa. Matthias P4 after spinning into, what is that corner? After spinning into turn 13. Yeah, I knew that. Wasn't looking at notes. Irish Hockey up to P10. Chasing down one of our more experienced drivers in Killers. He's doing well in the McLaren. Mimla P11. 10-2 Stelling P12 after a bad start, down 9 positions. Many Things down 2 into 13. Not Micro GR, we've seen what happened to him. Jay Sheets, we also seen what happened to him, and it's Joe. We all know what's going to happen to him. Oh, yellow flag in sector 1, it's Jay Sheets. Stelling. Mimla, of course, will get the DRS on. Oh, Irish Hockey and Killers going slowly. 4 wide down the straight. Here we go, it's an absolute train. Matthias has run wide again, I believe. And it's going to be 10-2 Stelling round the outside of Irish Hockey. Killers keeps his position. Mimla is going to try jump back on both of them. Irish Hockey keeps his position. And Mimla 1 has had to back off. We're going to watch on Irish Hockey. He's not even Irish, he's Canadian. As he is on the back of Killers here. Matthias has dropped to 7th. It gets from bad to worse. 10-2 Stelling down the inside. Slight panic for a second there. But we're back, and it's going to be Mimla 1 on Irish Hockey. Irishman on Pretend Irishman. Oh, they touch. Jay Sheets has retired and left the session. Forgot to mention that. And it's going to be Mimla 1 on Irish Hockey, the Canadian. We'll move up. Killers on the back of 10-2 Stelling. Hoping to get slipstream down the main straight. Dark Beef has been passed by Marco. Oh, he's in the pits. We go back to Killers and 10-2 Stelling. And Mimla and Irish Hockey. Marcus is up to third after spinning it on lap 1. Now let's just watch the effects of the slipstream down this main straight here. He's gaining, he's gaining. Oh, big weave by Tentoon Stelling. It's gonna make Killers. Killers closes the door. Very passive aggressive driving from Killers. Tentoon Stelling rounds it round the outside. We go back on board to Killers. As he's gaining on Tentoon Stelling, looks to the inside. Oh, he keeps to the inside. And down the inside, Killers goes. But the inside becomes the outside. Tentoon Stelling keeps it there. It's Joe is retired from the session. Which means all sights of the moving chicane is gone. And here we go, great battle between Tentoon Stelling and Killers. Killers on the outside, Tentoon Stelling on the inside. Tentoon Stelling gets the position. Dark FIFA trying a 2-stop, I believe. What tyres is he on? He started on the soft ASDF Kimi. His ghost car going down the inside of Rafa. Where's this ghost car? I'm really not sure. Matthias has had an awful time. Oh, here comes Killers on the back of Tentoon Stelling. It's gonna be straightforward from Killers. As he gets the move done, Mimolo 1's gone for a big dive bomb. And he's pulled it off. Sometimes you just gotta lick the stamp and send it, Daniel Ricciardo said. Oh! Is that Irish Hockey? It is! He's into the wall! Irish Hockey, unfortunately, has had a crash. And he's into the pits, goes Irish Hockey. Many things looking to make a move on Mimolo 1 here. Oh, another big dive bomb! Dive bomb central from these two here. Killers and Tentoon Stelling. The battle continues between Killers and Tentoon Stelling. Many Things, another big dive bomb from Many Things. Down into turn 14. Dark FIFA did set the fastest lap a couple seconds ago. Here comes Tentoon Stelling again on Killers. These two giving us great entertainment here. Oh, and looks to the inside. Inside becomes out. And he holds it, he's holding it. And now it's the inside again. Great driving from Tentoon Stelling and Killers here. Tentoon Stelling to the inside, and can he get it done? Yes, he can. A slight touch of the wheels, and nothing major there. Many Things gets it done on Mimolo 1. Mimolo 1 running wide. Killer's not running wide, and it's going to be at the back of Tentoon Stelling. Of course, remember, you can vote for your driver of the day by just leaving a comment below. That will be announced at the end of the stream. Here comes Killers. He's going to get the slipstream again on Tentoon Stelling. It's a bit far back, though. He's gaining. Dive bomb from Killers. Gets it. Has he got it? He's just kind of mismarked the braking, but... Oh, and he's pushed Tenton Stelling wide. He's pushed Tenton Stelling wide. Not good right driving. Mimolo 1 has entered the pits. Tenton Stelling not going to be happy about that. Now Micro GR running P12. Turns out he's actually gained a position after a poor qualifying. Gap coming down up the front. Marco leads in the Alfa Romeo. Dark FIFA gaining, however. It would be a smart idea for Marco to pit soon. Marcus is in P3. Just say Marcus has gained 4 positions, but Marcus gained 14 positions. He was P17 at the end of lap 1. Van Raj catching up to Rafa. Matthias not catching up to Van Raj after spinning twice. Lorenzo is a good bit ahead of Killers and Tenton Stelling as Irish Hockey has left the session. Manny Things is in P11 having a battle with Mimolo 1, who has pitted. Tenton Stelling pulls into the pits to try and get an undercut on Killers. And Raj catching up to Rafa. Gonna get the slipstream. Down this main straight, or the back straight should I say. Although practically is the main straight. Rafa doing a lot of weaving. Big dive bomb? No, not close enough. It gets very close indeed. In the pits, we go back on board with Van Rij. Oh, big twitch there. Yellow flag sector 3, is somebody gone up? Oh, it's Killers! Killers has spun straight into Manny Things' path. Great dodge from Manny Things there. Killers straight into the pit lane. Oh, Killers is out! He's hit the wall! Oh no! Oh, not Micro GR's hit the wall! Oh, 2 big crashes in the pit lane. Killers is out of this Grand Prix. Oh, it's heartbreak for Killers. He just can't seem to get it right. Killers is out. Gap up the front, now 18 seconds. And Marco's in the pits. Gonna be passed by Dark FIFA here. Marco comes out in P2, Rafa P3, Matthias 4. Oh, a bit of a battle creating here between Rafa, Matthias and Van Rij. battling for the final podium position. Dive bomb from Van Raj on Matthias. Matthias on the hard compound tire. Bad call there. Gets very close through this second sector here. 4 seconds is the gap up the front. That's not what we're focused on for the minute. Slipstream down the back straight from Van Raj. Marcus gets past the ghost car of ASTF Kinney. Not Marco running slightly wide after somehow not crashing in the pit lane. The gap between these three is spreading out a little bit. Have these pitted? That's what we want to check. Yes, they all have. Everybody's pitted. Tentoon Stelling stopped twice. Mamel twice. Not Micro twice. And Irish Hockey, of course, not racing anymore, but he stopped twice. Marcus has set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix on hard compound tire. Of course, we know Marcus has great race pace, and he's really showing it here. Put it up to the start of the audio, but no idea what's going on here. Matthew gets very close to Rafa, but he knows quick around here. He will have poles there. And then we're back, not a study. Matthias in the back of Rafa, Van Raj in the back of Matthias. Here we go, Rafa pulls to one side to break the slipstream. And down the outside, it's gonna leave. Matthias tries a big move. Just can't get it right. And here they go again, Rafa versus Matthias. Matthias gonna try. Just gonna stick behind. Gets very close to that sector. And Matthias is quicker through quicker than Rafa through there. And here we come down to turn number 5. Lorenzo running P6 and he's a 5-second time penalty. Marcus P7 and the McLaren showing some good pace. ASTF Kip is a ghost car at this all race. Tentoon Stelling P10, who was having an amazing battle with Killers till Killers binned it into the pit lane wall. Milo 1 P11, not a great race from the Alpha man. And not Marco GR P12, of course Irish Hockey's ghost car is still going around, but of course he is not in this Grand Prix. Oh, Marco is spun! Marco has spun and is going to be passed probably by this trio. Everybody apart from Dark Beaver getting it wrong through there. Matthias really at the back of Rafa now. Gonna have to go down the outside. Great move from Matthias. Oh, but Rafa's kept it in there. Great driving from this pair. Matthias, round the outside goes Rafa. What a move round the outside by Rafa. And he's just about keeping it through there. Rafa has the inside here, coming up and lapping Irish Hockey. What a move around the outside by Rafa. Great racing from the Mercedes and the Williams. Matty is still on the back of Rafa here, battling for P3. Matty is going to have to slipstream down this straight again. Just over 10 laps remain. Oh, Rafa was not Micro GR has left the session, which means we only have 11 runners remaining. 10 runners. 13 runners, but only 10 drivers pretty much. Round the outside goes Matthias. Can he switch back on the brakes? Yes, he can. Matthias gets the position, but he's still going to have to battle for it. Can Matthias go around the outside of Rafa, just like Rafa did to him? He runs wide, not going to be able to keep that position. Oh, he is. But Rafa tucks in behind the Williams and tries it down the inside. Hopefully no collisions. No collisions indeed. Yellow flag, sector 3. The Ferrari's in the pits. It's Lorenzo. No front wing, which would make me think that he has binned that into the wall. Not sure. But Matthias now. Yeah, he 100% has binned it into the wall. The gap up the front, I've seen Marco spin again. The gap up the front, 11 seconds. Speaking of Marco, somebody was backwards there, maybe sure. No. Speaking of Marco, it's going to be... Oh, I could have sworn Marco's just passed. Tentoon Stelling gets past Lorenzo and Many Things. They're both in the pits. Many Things out on the medium compound. Of course, the start leaf on the hards, he is. Marco on the hard compound. Rafa having a battle with Matthias. Matthias not close enough on this lap. He's gonna try, he gets the slipstream. We have the Crash King himself in the comment section. Vargas, yes, we think Lorenzo's a penalty man. Want to know about penalties? Have a race with Vargas. Matthias now catching up to Rafa. Dropping off the pace a bit. Mimela 1 catching up to Many Things after his pit stop. What tyres is Mimela on the hards? Many Things pulling the corner a bit there. Mimela catching up nicely. Of course, remember to vote for your driver of the day. You can do that any time during the Grand Prix. The votes will be calculated and announced who is the winner at the end of the stream. It's if we get one person voting, which I highly doubt we will. Matthias versus Rafa, version 18 or something at this point. Matthias a bit twitchy, not gonna have to run on Rafa. He will get DRS though. Yellow flag, sector 3. No idea what's happened there. Mimela's called up to the back of Many Things. Let's change battle for a minute. Let's go back to Matthias versus Rafa, because Matthias is right on the back of Rafa. As they come down now to turn number 5. 8 laps remain. Not close enough. Rafa clipping the grass. Matthias now backing. Marcus coming around to lap his teammate for this race, because his teammate is a ghost car for this. Here comes Matthias. Gets the slipstream on Rafa. Rafa hogs the inside. As Matthias, he's gonna have the power, he's gonna have the pace, and flies past Rafa. Rafa keeps it in there and takes the inside. Matthias can't get the switcheroo, and is gonna have to stick behind for the minute. Great racing from this pair. Matthias gets the run on Rafa. Around the outside there, he's gonna have to go. Can he stick it around there? Inside comes outside, remember? He keeps it in there and he gets the move done. Matthias is gonna have to do the defending now, because he's in front of Rafa. But it's not over yet. Rafa's gonna send one down the inside. Gets the inside, but it's not good enough. The Williams stays ahead. Rafa's gonna stick in there though, and he'll keep fighting for P3. You know, he never gives up. Abu Dhabi Season 3 was an example. Rafa's gonna have a go at DRS now on Matthias. Matthias gonna have to do the defending. If he takes Rafa for an example, he'll know exactly what to do. A bit of a bigger gap than usual between these two, 0.7. And the gap at the front, 13. It's come down. Let's look at who else is doing what. The two Ferraris. 31 seconds apart. Lorenzo P9. Mimela catching up to many things. Let's have a look at their battle. This is for the last points position. Of course, Mimela did finish in the points because there was only something like 8 runners in the last race. So he would want a double points finish here. He's gonna get some slipstream down the straight. Manny thinks he's a good defender himself, however. Gonna defend the position just like Rafa did against Matthias. Speaking of Rafa against Matthias, that hasn't changed up the front, but Rafa is gaining very closely. We know Mimela likes a dive bomb or two, but he is way too far back for that on this occasion. Oh, very late on the brakes. And he has nearly run into the back of many things YT. Gotta compromise his run there. Rafa now has a go on Matthias down the back straight. But Matthias takes that corner perfectly. Gets it right every time. Marco gaining on Dart FIFA. Not Michael Gior being lapped here. Don't think he's going to get 12 seconds and 6 laps, however. He'll keep fighting though. Rafa runs wide through there, but he's still going to get the run on Matthias, as Matthias did not get the best exit there. Getting very close, coming through turn 2, down into turn 3. And what is classed as turn 4. Rafa gets a bit of a twitchy exit there, not going to have the best of runs up to Matthias. Late on the brakes! Very late on the brakes, they touch. Bold move from Rafa. Yellow flag in sector 2. We're not going to take our eyes off this one. Or maybe we should. There seems to be something important. Sector 2 and 3. Absolutely nothing has happened. Rafa still behind Matthias. Late on the brakes again from Rafa. And he's going to get the slipstream. Matthias has got his first bad exit off this corner in 22 laps. And he's still miles ahead. We pop down back the order. Marcus P5 having a great race. Qualified 7th. Dropped down to 17th. Back up to 5th. And Mirage P6. Tentoon Stelling P7 down 4. Lorenzo P8 with a penalty, catching up to Tentoon Stelling, however. Many Things YT battling here with Mamela 1. Had a good start. And of course, that spin from Not Micro GR having a big effect on this race. Having collisions with Many Things, Mamela 1, and Jay Sheets, who is out of this Grand Prix. Mamela 1 now catching up to Many Things. Here he goes. Gonna get the slipstream down this back straight to Mamela 1 on Many Things YT. Wait. Dart FIFA was been the one spinning. The gap's down to 1.9. We go back to Mamela 1, who has gone for a dive bomb, hasn't pulled off, but the gap up the front is now 1.8 seconds, down from 13, which means it was Dart FIFA who caused that yellow flag in sector 2 and 3. 2.1 the gap. Dart FIFA's just going to extend this gap, isn't he? But of course we'll keep watching that. Rafa catching back up to Matthias. Lorenzo on the back of Tentoon Stelling. Tentoon Stelling having a big fight with Killers at the start of this Grand Prix. Here comes Lorenzo on the back of Tentoon Stelling. Gonna get the slipstream down the main straight. 4 Tentoon Stelling's around. He is. Stelling is spun around, and of course it is Many Things and Mamela 1 catching up to the spinning Ferrari. He had a bad start to the race by doing the exact same thing of spinning. Oh, and Many Things has nearly gone into the back of him. Lewis DF Kimmy, of course, isn't in this battle as soon as he left the session. His car is just driving itself around. .8 the gap up the front between Marco and Dart FIFA. Coming down all the time. Mamela 1 now. Many Things on the back of Tentoon Stelling. Comes Many Things on the back of Tentoon Stelling. We're gonna get slipstream down this mini straight, but we'll get on the back straight. Very early on the brakes from Tentoon Stelling. If Many Things can get a good exit out of turn 13 here, he will get a flyer down the back straight, which he has done exactly. Tentoon Stelling not going defensive yet, now goes defensive. Many Things doesn't care, he's going to go down the inside. Keeps the squeeze on from Tentoon Stelling, but it doesn't matter. Many Things takes the position. Oh, Tentoon Stelling tries around the outside. What a move! Around the outside from Tentoon Stelling. He keeps P8. Many Things runs into Japan. He went so wide on that corner there. But he still gets the slipstream. Up to turn 1, 2, 3 and 4. The little complex. Tentoon Stelling keeps on the inside. And they have to be careful doing stuff like that. Could have been a collision very easily there. The gap is down to 1 second up the front. What a battle we could have in these last few laps. Action-packed race as it is, but this is only going to make things better. Many Things keeps the position on Tentoon Stelling. And look at the gap now. Marco catching up to Darth Vader, who I believe has made a mistake. He was on the hard compound, so I doubt he made a second stop. .9, he's in the DRS. This is for the victory around the Shanghai International Circuit here. We have this and 2 more laps to go. And Marco is really pushing to catch up to the Renault of Darth Vader. Who can get the better exit? Marco locks the brakes, but manages to keep it okay here. It's going to be Marco who gets the better exit and is going to get a flyer down the straight in the slipstream of Darth Vader. Darth Vader instantly trying to break the slipstream, break the toe. He's not going to be close enough this time. Marco weaving from Darth Vader. And Marco is going to have to wait on this occasion. Of course, we all remember last week when it was Marcus who Darth Vader was defending from. And Darth Vader was the successor on that occasion. Darth Vader still breaking the slipstream. If Marco can get a good exit, we're at 27 out of 28 here. Marco has got a much better run through that corner than Darth Vader. And he's on the power. Darth Vader breaking the slipstream. Oh, was that a big twitch? I wasn't sure. But he's closer and closer. 0.4 seconds the gap between the leader and second place. It's even closer now as they come round through the south section of Sector 2. Darth Vader versus Marco. Closer and closer again. Is there going to be much Darth Vader can do? Never made straight apart from doing his absolute stunning defending, which we all know he is capable of. We all know Marco's capable. Darth Vader's pulled to one side. Marco's got through. Marco takes the lead in the Chinese Grand Prix. 1 lap from the end. Of course, we do have a lap after this. Very clever from Darth Vader. I'm only after realising what he's did. He's pulled to one side, so he will get the slipstream down the straight and won't become a sitting duck. Very clever indeed. He's gonna try down the inside goes Darth Vader. But he's not gonna get the move. He's only gonna have to settle for the outside line. That has not worked in favour of Darth Vader. Marco's gonna get it. Darth Vader runs wide, nearly spins. We are on to the final lap of the Chinese Grand Prix. Marco versus Darth Vader. A long lap around, an average of 1:33. Darth Vader's gonna get the run down into the turn 5. We know dive bombs are favourable there. Both getting a good run. It's Darth Vader versus Marco on the last lap here. What can he do? Absolutely nothing into this corner. He's gonna have to stick behind. Both on the hard compound tyre. What a race on our hands we have here. Marcus goes for the fastest lap. We're not interested in that. We're interested in Marco, the man without the S, and Darth Vader. Marco's gonna have to get a really good exit down this straight. On to the final lap. Marco locks the brakes. He's nearly spun. He's going to be an absolute sitting duck down this straight. Marco versus Dart FIFA, 0.7 the gap. DRS will be enabled. And here we go. On board with Dart FIFA. He's not going to be close enough. It's going to have to be a big boy dive bomb into the final corner. And he's not going to get there. Dart FIFA isn't going to get the move done if Marco can keep it in a straight line around these final corners. And he can. He runs wide. But that doesn't matter. Marco wins the Chinese Grand Prix. Dart FIFA P2. And pole sitter Matthias Gamer comes around to finish P3. What a race we had on our hands there. Rafa P4. Good race from the Polishman. And I am going to award Driver of the Day to this man himself, Marcus. From P17 to P5. Of course, he didn't qualify P17, which doesn't help him. He didn't have the advantage of a start. Driver of the Day goes to Marcus. And Marcus, the Spaniard, finishes P5 in China. The Ferrari of Van Raj will finish P6. If Tentun Stelling can just... if he can get 5 seconds within Lorenzo, that's him. Doesn't matter for the minute. Van Raj P6. Not Michael Gior and Irish Hockey P12 and P13. Lorenzo. Oh, Mimola's got past Many Things. A bit of a battle on the final lap. Mimola versus Many Things. It's going to have to be a bold move. Lorenzo 7, Tentun Stelling 8. Many Things will come across in P9. Mimola P10. And ASDF Kinney P11. What a final 3 laps we had there. And that's it. Here is your podium. It is the Portuguese man of Marco on the top step in the Alfa Romeo. 12 seconds down on lap number 22 out of 26, and he comes across to win. And that is it for DRC this week. We'll run through your finishers with more. It is Marco Dartbeef, Matthias Rafa, Marcus Van Raj, Lorenzo Tentun Stelling, Many Things, and Mimola 1. The non-finishers, ASDF Kimmy, Not Michael Gior, Irish Hockey Killers, It's Joe, DayTV, Jay Sheets, and Fireshot Ryan. Thank you very much for tuning us into the race this weekend. It's been a very, very exciting one indeed. That's all from me here and the rest of the team in DRC. Goodbye.